Play. It's a busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Choose the engine that is feeling excited. Yes, it's James. James is excited that Thomas is coming to play hide and seek with him. Thomas is very busy working at Brendam Docks and has forgotten to go play with James. How does James feel after Thomas forgets to go play with him? Happy. James is not happy. How does James feel after Thomas forgets to go play with him? James is not embarrassed. How does James feel after Tom? Sad. Yes, James feels sad after Thomas forgets to go play with him. Sometime later, James is unhappy that he's covered in mud. Flynn uses his water cannons to wash the mud from James. How does James feel after Flynn uses his water cannons to wash the mud from James? Very happy. That's right. James feels very happy after Flynn uses his water cannons to wash the mud from James. Later that day, James is happy that he's taking a load of children to the picnic. A cork pops out of a lemonade bottle on Thomas's passing special and hits James. How does James feel after a cork from a lemonade bottle hits him? Surprised. That's right. James is surprised after a cork from a lemonade bottle hits him. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for James to go to sleep. Click on James to say goodnight. Good night, James. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Which engine is feeling happy? Yes, it's Gordon. Gordon is proud to be given a special to move the Lion of Sodor to the Duke and Duchess's summer house. Sir Topham Hatt asks Gordon to share the special with Ferdinand, who is being rewarded for being really useful. How does Gordon feel after Sir Topham Hatt asks him to share the special with Ferdinand? Very happy. Angry. That's right. Gordon feels angry after Sir Topham Hatt asks him to share the special with Ferdinand. Later that day, Gordon is unhappy because his boiler is broken and he can't be really useful. Victor moves Gordon to the front of the repair line so that he can be fixed quickly. How does Gordon feel after Victor moves him to the front of the repair line? Very happy. That's right. Gordon feels very happy after Victor moves him to the front of the repair line. Later on, Gordon is embarrassed that the waste dump has become a mess while he is in charge. Scruff helps Gordon clear the tracks and make the waste dump neat and tidy again. How does Gordon feel after Scruff helps him make the waste dump neat and tidy again? Happy. Yes! Gordon feels happy after Scruff helps him make the waste dump neat and tidy again. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for Gordon to go to sleep. Click on Gordon to say goodnight. Good night, Gordon. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Which engine is feeling worried? Yes, it's Toby. Toby is worried about going through the scary whistling woods. James and Thomas offer to go with him to keep him company. How does Toby feel after James and Thomas offer to go with him to keep him company? Happy. That's right. Toby is happy after James and Thomas offer to go with him to keep him company. Later on, Toby is embarrassed when he is fitted with a loud whistle while his bell is being repaired. When the tracks are blocked by a fallen tree, Toby blows his new whistle to warn Gordon to stop. How does Toby feel after he is able to warn Gordon about the blocked tracks using his new whistle? Very happy. That's right. Toby is very happy after he is able to warn Gordon about the blocked tracks using his new whistle. Later that day, Toby is happily enjoying a quiet corner of Sodor Island. Belle suddenly arrives, ringing her bell and spraying water from her cannons up into the air. How does Toby feel after Belle suddenly arrives, ringing her bell and spraying water? Surprised. Yes! Toby feels surprised after Belle suddenly arrives, ringing her bell and spraying water. It's the end of a long day, and Toby has been really useful. Now it's time for Toby to go to sleep. Click on Toby to say goodnight. Good night, Toby. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Choose the engine that is feeling sad. That's right. It's Thomas. Thomas is feeling sad. Charlie tells him a joke. How does Thomas feel after Charlie tells him a joke? Happy. That's right. Thomas is happy after Charlie tells him a joke. Later that day, Thomas is excited that there will be a party for his friend Hero, who is making a return visit to Sodor. Thomas forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's party because he's too busy looking for a present. How does Thomas feel after he forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's party? Happy. Thomas is not happy. How sad. Embarrassed. Yes. Thomas is embarrassed after he forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's party. Later that day, Thomas is worried when the giant balloon that he's taking to the fair for Mr. Bubbles floats away. Thomas delivers a new giant balloon just in time for Mr. Bubbles' show. How does Thomas feel after he delivers a new giant balloon just in time for Mr. Bubbles' show? Very happy. That's right. Thomas is very happy after he delivers a new giant balloon just in time for Mr. Bubbles' show. It's the end of a long day, and Thomas has been really useful. Now it's time for Thomas to go to sleep. Click on Thomas to say goodnight. Good night, Thomas. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Which engine is feeling excited? That's right. It's Percy. Percy is excited at the chance to make new friends with two squirrels that he sees on a tree stump. When Percy rushes up to talk with the squirrels, they're scared and run away. How does Percy feel after the squirrels run away? Angry. Sad. That's right. Percy feels sad after the squirrels run away. Later that day, Percy is excited when he decides to make his mail delivery run on the express track. Gordon derails when he's forced to swerve into a siding to avoid Percy. How does Percy feel after he causes Gordon to derail? Very happy. Percy is not very happy. How does Percy feel after he causes Gordon? Surprise. Embarrassed. Yes. Percy feels embarrassed after he causes Gordon to derail. Later that day, on Dowager Hat's birthday, Percy is sad when all of the other engines are given important jobs. Sir Topham Hatt sends Percy on the most important special of all, to pick up a big present at Brendam Docks. How does Percy feel after Sir Topham Hatt sent him on the most important special of all? Very happy. That's right. Percy feels very happy after Sir Topham Hatt sent him on the most important special of all. It's the end of a long day, and Percy has been really useful. Now it's time for Percy to go to sleep. Click on Percy to say good night. Good night, Percy.